This is our first one, so guys, and I'm Watermelon. Uh, guys, introduce yourselves.
Hello.
Oh, you go first.
Fucking okay. My name is Egg, also known as Two Happy Spicy Boys on YouTube. Also known as the Edge Master. My interests are women,
Traps?
drawing, and traps. Yes, that's it. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Split, do you want to go next?
I'll go last.
Well,
for
introduce
introducing
yourself.
Hi, my name is Split, and I don't have actually I have a lot of interests, but my main interest is speed skating because I'm on a team, and I want to be a lawyer. There you go. I'm in the classroom right now. Let me tell you.
Oh wow.
Given
Okay.
all my interest. Hello,
Xander.
kids. Would you like to give all your interest?
Should I give my interests?
Yes. Say
Okay,
who you are
well-
first.
Well, I'm Watermelon. I don't know what I like.
Say
I like I love music. I like video games. I also have a YouTube channel. I'm about to hit 60 subscribers. Subscribe, link in the description.
Self-promoting to the max. Let's
Sorry,
go.
I have 100, and so does Xander. XD.
Okay, so I am a quick sis, aka retard. My interests are
Men.
really like no, shut the fuck up. So I don't really know interests of mine. Like I play Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot. I upload on my YouTube channel very frequently, but when I do, I like doing it, I guess. I don't know. And I don't like boys. Don't listen to him. And I'm not a furry. There you go.
Just throw that in there. By the way, my name is Jalen. So if
My name is
they're just
Miriam.
gonna call me Watermelon anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be called Egg.
Yep.
Oh, I want to be called
No, I'm gonna call you
Usopp.
Miriam.
I'm
gonna call you Josh.
Fuck off, cunt.
Whenever
I'm just
you
gonna
say
call you
Josh,
guys by your real names. I don't care.
No, call me Egg.
So you're gonna call Xander Alexander?
No, I'm
No.
gonna call him Xander.
God damn it. I wanted to trigger you.
Anyways. So
Wait,
let's
Xander isn't your real name?
No, it's
It
Alexander.
It is,
What?
but okay, it is, but my parents technically I was technically born as Alexander, but my parents like.
So
were
your
like, oh,
legal name is Alexander.
I don't know.
Alexander Hamilton.
Great, that's gonna be a meme on me, isn't it?
No,
Do you want to
Oh.
try now?
totally not.
Okay, let's get this podcast started.
Yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Today, our
yeah.
topic
Fucking kill
is,
yourself, please.
Today,
No.
our topic is weird childhood stories and funky fresh.
So
And some
we got some funky
fresh-
fresh beats. We got that motorcycle
Yeah.
going down the road. We got that engine, and it goes honk 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 with some funky fresh beat. I got my
Okay,
beats on my head.
So, who wants to go first? I will gladly go first, by the way.
All right,
Go,
you go
Miriam.
first, Miriam.
Oh, let's tell the
Okay.
fucking best story
So,
first.
I'm gonna tell this. I already just told you guys the story, but I think me peeing myself at my dance recital is very important, and it's one of the most heartbreakingly embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. So I was probably about 7 or something like that, and God, I was doing this really important, quote unquote important recital. And it was to some song. I was dressed up as a pumpkin, and I had these tights, and they were green tights. And I don't remember if I had like a skirt, but it was very short, so like my crotchular area could still be seen. So it was like if I pissed my pants, you could totally see it. and I just really had to take a piss. And I was just like, well, I'm like on the stage, like behind the curtain on the stage, standing there. I'm like, well, I can't just ask. So, and I was just like holding it for the whole time. I was like waiting too. Like I was like in like this weird like break room thing, and I still had to pee, but I just didn't ask because I'm stupid. And
Rip.
so I was just literally in the line, and the people left, and I was like, well, I'm literally behind the stage, so I'm just gonna take a piss right here. And I just peed. I just peed right there. And there was just pee on the floor of the stage. And I just kept on walking, and I went out there, stage lights at me. Everyone could see me. Thousands of people there in this huge auditorium. Because it was like this huge championships thing, and our team was like, okay, I guess, for like a couple of 7-year-olds. And I was just sitting there, and I had a huge pee stain. And I did my dance. I was like raising my hands up in the air, shaking my legs, just more attention to the huge cascading fucking lemonade saying down my pants. And it was just the worst thing ever. And then my teacher like took me to the bathroom. I was like, "What are you doing? Like I didn't even pee my pants. Like what are you talking about?" And it's the worst ever.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Okay, split, go.
Hey, that's pretty. All right, so that's pretty simplistic. I used to skate at a certain roller rink or skating rink called Bib Skating Rink, and it was a pretty simplistic place. I used to like it, but they changed their floor. They stopped waxing it, and because of that, I no longer like it. They had 2 floors, all right, and the second floor, had stairs to it, but it was revealed, and it was pretty, like, how do I put it? On the first floor, it was about 60 feet above, all right?
Oh.
So there's no way you could be possibly that tall, but it's possible if you were to slingshot somebody that far up, they could probably grab it and get on that level. And that was the problem. You could just grab the bars and get on there. But me and my friend Steven were skating, and it was roller derby day. So everybody that was just fucking roller derbying everywhere, you just hear somebody fall there, hear somebody fall there.
Oh.
And my friend Steven was pretty good at roller derby, and he wanted to play a little bit, and he did, and he was pretty good at it. So they were like, and he was little at the time, he didn't weigh that much, and they were carrying him for fun. But some dickhead just was like, is that little kid on some people's shoulders? Let me fuck that shit up. Well, he just fucking slammed into everybody, and there was like a crowd that was with him, and they just like fucking throw him high up, and my eyes were just so wide open. And the next thing you know, he's like, oh my god, he's so high up in the fucking air, and he's on the next level.
Jesus.
And I was so fucking worried for him. I was like, my best friend's about to die. Oh shit, no. And oh my god, the crowd gets back together. I was so pissed off at that one guy that just slammed into the fucking crowd like a dipshit. It's like a cat behind the washing machine. It's gonna die. And dipshits.
Rip.
Or I just had a brain fart. Sorry, my brain farts sometimes.
Okay.
And they caught him. They caught him. He didn't die. I thought he was gonna die, to be truthful. I didn't know really what to think too much in the time. I just thought that he was gonna die. Crack his something like that. Have his rectum fucking cracked. You can't crack a rectum, but what's the difference?
Alright, so who's going next?
Watermelon, please tell yours.
Alright. So Papa Melon I was gonna tell you a good story here.
Oh,
This is the story of the time where I shat myself in the Apple store. So I was like 6 years old, or 7 years old. I was 7 years old, and me and my family, we were going to the mall. I think it was around Christmas time. Uh, no, it was the summer, and we went to the mall. I don't know for what reason. And before we left, my parents had made some like chili or something, and I had some before we left because they're like, oh well, we're probably not gonna be eating over there, so you should probably eat before we go. So I had a bowl of chili, and then we were on our way to the mall, and we had some more food. We had some Taco Bell. So I could have just decided not to eat anything and just had some Taco Bell, but no. I had to eat both. And a few hours passed by, and I see the Apple store, and I asked my dad, I was like, hey, daddy, can I go to the Apple store? And he's like, sure, son, just make sure to be back. And I don't know why he would let me alone in the store. Be like, I was like 7, and so I go in the store, I go around, I try out the new, laptops, the new iPad, and I remember I was on like the first iPad or the second iPad, and then
Ruh-roh.
can you go away? Can you go away, please? Thank you.
Who is that?
Anyway, that was my brother. Anyways, so I'm on the iPad, and then I remember clenching my anus so hard because I really had to poop. I
we're so mature.
I really had to poop, and I remember there was these two very attractive girls beside me. Even though I was 7 years old, I was still, I was trying to be on my top game, but then I remembered I saw something funny, like an app or something on the iPad, and I slipped for a second, and I hear this plop. I hear this plop, and I look down, and there's shit on the floor, and I was like, oh, well, this is a pretty shitty situation, and so.
Wow, fucking amazing
No.
joke out there, dude.
That was that I can't even. That's not even. No. No.
So I make sure to see that the girls didn't see me shit myself, and they look normal. They smiled at me. They're like, "Hey, cute little boy," and I was just like, "Okay, this is my cue to get the fuck out." And I walked out. I didn't even say that I shit. I was just like, "Nope, I'm not." I just left.
You just left the shit there.
Yeah, I just dropped the mic and fucking left.
To this day, it is still there.
Oh, were you at Domino's when you shit? Oh my god.
No, I was at the Apple store.
No. Remember that guy that got banned for like a fucking million years because he put shit in that sliding door?
That sliding door, and he got
fucking everywhere. Are you that guy? Are you that evil motherfucker?
I want to meet this man, shake his hand, and probably wash my hands afterward.
He's such a but everybody, this is my time to leave. Oh, my fucking god, these voice cracks. Y'all probably can't hear him, but
it's my time to leave.
Yeah, it is my time to leave. Goodbye, everybody. My name is known as Usopp. We'll see y'all next time.
Split second. Anyways,
whatever. I'm probably the only one that hasn't said their story yet. Not even once. Really? I never really had anything huge happen. Hell, I bet everyone in the world by the age 10 has been stung by a bee. I haven't. I've not managed
I've
to do
never
that.
been stung by a bee.
Oh, well, that excludes me from that. Okay. It's weird because my sister is like 9 and she's been stung like twice. So that's fun to think of. Anyway, so I have like one pretty funny story where I dropped a pair of shears on my foot.
Jesus. What?
I can't tell if you guys are laughing at the picture. I just on his foot. Whenever I laugh, I'm terrified.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm sorry. That wasn't really a big reason to laugh. We're laughing.
I sent a photo of me.
This is gonna be so unprofessional for me to do in the middle of a podcast. We're laughing at this.
Oh my Jesus.
Or am I hot? You know?
Alright, back to the podcast.
Okay, so I dropped a pair of shears.
Whenever I laugh, I look so scary.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Okay, so so when I was like 4, I used to live in Texas, and there, in North Carolina, you know, the whole motto is like, you plant something, you hope it grows, right? So,
Yeah.
Basically, in Texas, it's like almost 100% guaranteed gonna grow anything that you plant. So we got these like huge barrels and we just filled them up with soil, and then there's these huge cages around them, and we would plant like, you know, baby tomatoes there. And one day we went outside for it to plant them, and after we were done planting them in the barrels and putting the cages up, I was playing around with a pair of shears right near the like, I wasn't even cutting like any vines or anything. I was just kind of playing with them. And then I freaking and I'm like swinging them around, and my mom's like warning me like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. And I'm like, screw you, mom, I do what I want. And then that was a bad decision on my part. Okay, so then I'm like swinging them around, and then I let go of it accidentally, and my life is like slowed down, and I see it falling, and then the sharp side straight down lands on my foot.
Oh my god.
And
Sounds gruesome.
you won't see this, but like on my foot there's like still a scar. It's right over, you know when you like bend your big toe back and there's this like little muscle popping out kinda?
Yeah.
Yeah, it landed on
God.
that, like right where that comes out.
Oh god.
It went from really funny to like gore.
So I went over, like, so I was just like, I didn't even cry, I didn't even scream, I just apparently looked down at my foot, pick up the shears, and I just placed it on like a table or something, and then I go over to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I dropped a pair of shears on my foot, and I said it so calmly, apparently, and I said it so like casually, like, Mom, I dropped a pair of shears on my foot. And she was just like, Jesus Christ! And then, like, ran inside, freaking put a Band-Aid on that, and just freaking, oh my god, it was hilarious.
Oh my Jesus.
I have an injury story. I have a couple injury stories of just like, wow, why am I such an idiot, you know?
Okay, how about we, like, go in order, so it's like, then we have a story from Miriam, and then we do Watermelon, and then we go to, me again?
Should I, talk about how my friend was a Satanist?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this more into, like, more description. This lasted all year, so I can't, like, tell every single story. but every single day was just a shitstorm. Like, we'd like follow him down. Like, okay, well, let me tell the origin story. So, I was with my friend Cam, and we were in the squad of like a couple of people, and we were just kind of like the emo kids who like talked about dicks all day, and
Yeah.
but the
It
true
sounds
emo was our
lit.
friend Will. He kind of looks like a retarded thumb, and which
What the hell?
and he had like the stereotypical like gay voice like Joey Graceffa. And this one day, we were joking about like having a cult,
Oh.
and we were like, and I was like, I'm gonna like bedazzle like a pentagram into the ground, and we were like, lol, that's so funny, and but Will was like really into it. He was like, I'll bring the organs, and we were like, lol, yeah, but he was just like really into it, and he acted like we were actually gonna meet up for like a cult, and we were like, you don't need to do that, buddy. So, like a couple days later, he's like, "What do you guys think of like witchcraft?" And you're like, I don't know. It's okay." And he was like, "Good, because I may or may not be practicing it." We were like,
Jeez.
and we were like kind of weirded out, but we're like, as long as you don't kill our friends, it's like okay. And he was like, I'm gonna like put a curse on like our drama teacher. Everyone hates our drama teacher like so bad. Like I don't even take. Everyone's like, she's so terrible. I hate her. So I'm just like, okay. And so we were like, yeah, okay, whatever. He also had a crush on my girlfriend, so I didn't like him very much, but whatever. And so the next
Were you
day,
guys together at that time?
yeah. We've been together for like a fucking while, like 3 years
Jeez.
or
Oh, how cute.
oh my god. It's so cute. So like like a couple days later he was like, okay, I'm gonna like have like a satanic ritual and like try and curse like our teacher. So we followed
Jesus.
him in the forest right by our field that we would play in. And our teachers didn't notice us because they like a pod is covering where like the fucking thing is. Whatever. We were like incognito, they couldn't see us. So we went into the forest and he would like take a stick and like draw a pentagram in like this little dirt spot. And he like took out like this fucking like sheet of paper, and he like probably like found it off Google, and he just started saying like this really weird chant. And we were like, this is so dumb. And it just got worse. Like this one time he was like, I'm gonna sacrifice some animal bones, and the next day he came back, it was like a chicken wing, and you could like tell it was KFC. And he just like ate it. He was like, I have sacrificed this chicken. And he used to wear this quote unquote, which he actually got from a play that he was in. And it was just really unbelievably weird. And this one time we just found like a dead rat there, and we were like, it's time to leave this person. And we used to take 2 sticks and turn them into crosses and say the power of Christ compels you. That's kind of my story. So I was friends with a Satanist for the whole 6th grade.
Literally a freaking Satanist. You gotta say it like Leafy, come on.
Literally a fucking Satanist. You guys, I bet he probably raped that dead rat.
Oh my god.
Okay. Watermelon. You got any more stories on your back?
Let me think.
Oh shoot.
In the meanwhile, you can go if you have another one.
This one time I just sat down on a piece of glass.
Oh my god.
Went straight into my knee.
Jesus.
And I have a scar from that to this day. That happened once. Because I thought it was like plastic. But it wasn't. It did just half of this shard of glass went up my knee.
Do I have a funny... Oh yeah, I remember one time I was at my friend's house. my best friend's house, Kiki, and shouts out to Kiki, and we're having like an all-nighter with like a group of friends, and so we decided, hell yeah! So we went to the store, bought like a few monsters because we were edgy, and at one point it was like I think 3 o'clock in the morning, and everyone was like really tired, but we still stayed up. And then one of my friends, he was like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick," and we were like, "Okay." So we were playing like Dragon Ball or something, and like 20 minutes later, we're like, "Is he still in the bathroom?" And then so we opened the bathroom door. We like knock first and like, "Hey, are you in there?" We don't hear anything. We open the door. We see him sleeping on the toilet. We find him. He's
What
just
the
straight
hell?
up snoring on the toilet seat.
I remember a story about how I shot my pants in like the. You guys want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, so I was pretty young too. I was like still in like a car seat, but I was like old enough to like not poop my pants. And so I was just sitting there, and I was just like violent. I can't breathe. Okay, so we were driving home, and I just started like violently farting, and my mom was like, "Miriam, are you okay? You're not pooping yourself, right?" I was like, "No, Mom, I'm just farting God." And I just kept doing it, and I just kept on like violently just, and it sounded like plops, by the way, like it wasn't like
Plop, plop.
and my mom was like, "Miriam." What are you doing? And I was like, I feel like a little bit squishy, but it's fine. And then when we got home, I pulled out my pants and was like, "Mom." And my mom was like on the phone, and she was like, "Hold on, carry me."
Oh my god.
And just picked me up and just like threw me into the bathroom. It was great.
Sounds lit.
I was like, I was doing it for like the whole car ride. It's just like, holy.
Damn. Yo, can you
that sounds
send
like-
another selfie?
Oh, do you want me to send another selfie of myself?
Hell yeah.
Okay, hold on. It looks so hot. I always use the flash to make me look really fucking retarded. Am I hot or am I hot? You know.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm gonna do some contouring.
I'm sorry, my friend keeps on DMing me about something. Holy crap, Jesus Christ! Okay then.
I'm gonna contour. I have a bunch of like weird childhood stories. Like I could just keep on going. No one else has it.
I think we're good for now. I think we could
Well,
No,
no, I want to
podcast
tell.
here.
No, it's only like 30 minutes. We need to make it an hour. We need to put in like.
I'll
We need to make it so we can put in like 7 raw ads. All right, you know what I'm saying? All
I'll
right.
tell another. 100%.
Okay, Han. You don't have any more, right, Watermelon?
No.
Nothing you could think of. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on. I think I can remember a story about me shitting in the tub.
Oh?
Okay, so when I was like 8 or something, I was in the bathtub, obviously, and I was in there for a while, and you know when you're in like a shower or bathtub, and right when you get out, or even when you're in there, you're like, wow, I have to shit, but I really don't want to sit on the toilet, because, you know, I'm wet, so let me
You
just,
like slip and slide, and then you like touch the toilet paper, and you're like, ew.
And
God.
so you're just
Slip
like,
and
you're trying to
slide.
hold it until you're able to dry yourself off, and then you take it. Yeah, I was like I was only like halfway through, and I really had to do it. So I was able to hold it until the very end, but then just to generally be like really mean, I was like, I wonder what it would look like if I were to take a crap in the tub and while the tub was draining.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I just thought of the grossest story that happened to me once.
Okay, you can tell it after I tell this one.
Yeah.
And I shat, and it just kept on swirling around me. It just kept on swirling around me. What's even funnier is my mom saw it and she didn't react. I barely remember what happened afterwards. I think she made me got out and then she like scooped it out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this happened when I was in 5th grade. And I really liked just going all the way back in the toilet. So, you know, like, sometimes you go, like, so far back, like, your back hits, like, the back.
Yeah.
And I just really liked doing that. And so I just went, like, all the way back. And I was like, okay, I'm finna take a shit. So I was just, like, on my phone. And I was like, well, I think I'm done. And I got up, and I felt like something, like, cold and, like, wet against my back. And I just got up and I looked back and there was just a piece of shit on the rim of the toilet bowl.
That's kind of disturbing.
It was at a friend's house and I was like gagging. I was like, oh shit. But it was at a friend's house, so I couldn't be like, I'll just leave it there. I'm like, I couldn't do that. So it was like, well,
Oh
I'm just gonna have to grab a bunch of toilet paper and just get rid of the evidence. So I did, and I was like gagging the whole time. And it was the worst experience of my life. And it was just like, oh god.
Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
Watermelon, are you sure you don't have any more?
No, not for now.
I have another one when I think. I mean, I once almost broke my arm. Almost broke my arm at gymnastics when I was like, I thought I was the shit, and then I wasn't, and I wanted to be the shit, and I realized it sucked. Anyway, so I'll just tell it, I guess. Is everyone dead?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, Miriam's dead, I guess. Whatever. Oh, egg left. Oh boy, that's fun. Oh,
Rip.
It's working
she's
now.
bad. Okay,
My
she's
dad called me in the middle.
You hung up on him?
No, I didn't. I just had like a really short conversation. He was like, "Do you want dinner?" I was like, and I'm like in full drag queen makeup, so like, no.
Jesus.
I want you to go into public like that.
Why do you want to watch me suffer?
Okay, so I was gonna talk about a story when I almost broke my arm in gymnastics. So, I almost, by the way. So,
Yeah, almost.
on the, huge tumble mat, I think it was called, there's like, I had this really small trampoline. What we would do is try to bounce as little as possible and then do a backflip onto a mat behind that. Now, this coach is like crazy, like,
eyebrow and it looks terrifying.
oh boy.
Hold on.
And he's like, he spots you, which means by like, he'll make sure you don't snap your neck in the process of doing it by holding you in midair. But like, still, he has to like he makes it so hard to do it, basically. He was like the worst. And after that, okay, so it was my turn to go. Most of the time I did it perfectly. I didn't need help or anything. But then, all of a sudden, he's like, alright, I need to help you, like, mega hard this time. Like a lot, and you aren't gonna do this by yourself. And I'm like, okay. So, I'm doing it, and he counts 3, 2, 1, but he, like, paused in the middle of 2. So, like, I went at 1, and he didn't expect me to do it. So he, like, tried forcing me back to the original position I was, and I'm already halfway through the backflip, and I'm not going back, and my arm, like, falls between the spring. Like, one of the spring
trees.
Oh my god.
Fell off.
My arm falls in the spring, and then I just scream. I'm dying. And it's literally like, I felt like it was broken. I swear it had to be broken. But, like, it technically wasn't. But I just, like, for a week, I used that as an excuse to just be basically a cunt. And, like, for that day,
Check General Chat and Angry Cat.
Oh my god! Hold on, give me saying this.
Guys, you realize that we're in the middle of a podcast, right?
Yes, I understand, but this is so funny.
Jesus.
You're gonna have to, like, edit these photos onto the video. These are just things you can't miss out on.
Okay. Okay. So, I decided to, like, sit out for the whole class. What's funny is that the bars teacher, the one that does the parallel bars, that's what they were called, he was like, hey, you shouldn't just be sitting out for when you think you broke your arm. I'm like, my arm is literally hurting so much. I don't know what you're talking about. So he, like, massages my arm, and from some freaking magical spell, it feels like a million times better. And then he, like, freaking makes me get on the beam and, like the parallel bars and do just very basic stuff. And then I sit out for the rest of the class because I faked, you know, my arm getting hurt. And then for literally a week, I didn't go to gymnastics because my arm hurt. And I was, like, faking it, like, so bad, and I was overreacting. Like, my dad would put this, like, bandage around it, and by the end of the day...
It's not a vibrator, it's my face thing.
Okay.
But, like, towards the end of the day, I would, like, reform the bandage to act like a cast. And my dad would pick me up, and he'd be like, Jesus Christ, why? I don't know why, but, like, when I was younger, I really liked to fake injuries or just act like I was. Like, I would put on this, like, my dad, like, had crutches left over from when he had to use them. So I, like, put on this stupid foot cast and, like, crutches, and I just walk around the house for no reason. I have no idea. I tried looking like an injured child.
I used to do that, except with my emotions. I would, like, write on a piece of paper, and I'd, like, feeling sad, and then I'd give it to my mom, and she'd be like, why are you sad? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just, like, so sad. It's kind of like half the kids at our school.
Like, everyone at our school is that basically, if you're at our school and you have not been suicidal once, get the fuck out.
What if I haven't been suicidal?
Dan
yet?
Schneider. Bring all my bitches back?
Okay, so Miriam, did you have one that you said you're gonna do?
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of almost breaking arms, this didn't happen to me. I've never had a close call to breaking my arms other than standing up on, like, monkey bars at school. And I was too scared to jump down, even though it was, like, 3 feet. But anyway, so we have a magnolia tree in front of my dad's house, and it's, like, really tall, and my brother once climbed up to the top of it and was, like, 15 feet. It was, like, really tall for, like, a kid his age. And he just fell on his arm, and he didn't even break it. What the fuck?
How?
Absolute cunt.
Absolute madman, that's what.
Should I talk about my 4th grade girlfriend now?
Go ahead, I guess.
Okay, so this is kind of a long quote-unquote story because this lasted all 4th grade.
Alright, so how long has this been running for?
44 minutes.
We're fine.
All
I
right.
have time. This
We
can
have
be like
time.
10 minutes. So there's this girl, her name is Ashley. And she is literally insane. We used to really like My Little Pony. Like, My Little Pony, hit me up, girl. Like, and we'd like take our little ponies and like play with them like outside. And there was this fan fiction about one of the characters who was like the happy one, and she like kills the other one and makes her into like a cupcake.
Jesus! Okay then.
And I was like talking to her, and she was like, "You know that story, like cupcakes?" And we were like cool, hip, edgy kids, so we were like, "Yeah, I like the cupcake story." And she was like, "What if we like did that in real life?" And I was like, "What?"
I hope not.
And she had a knife by her dresser, just by the way.
Oh boy.
And she was like, I have a knife, so like we could just like go find someone and like kill them, literally murder them, and turn them into a cupcake.
God.
And she was so legit. Like,
oh my god.
what the fuck? And I was like, no. But I was like, as long as you don't kill me. And yeah, it was literally terrifying. Some other things about this girl, she has a YouTube channel. She's like 200 subscribers because she does like covers of like weeaboo songs.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
And she's like,
oh,
put
it in the general.
My vagina.
Oh, put it
And
in
it's just,
general,
like,
please.
I think it's called, hold on.
If you can find it, please put it in general. Yeah, I've only had suicidal friends since like 6th grade when I met Lily, and then she is like threatened to freaking kill herself like 10 times. And now in 7th grade, basically all my friends are suicidal.
All my friends are suicidal. Oh, and by the way, a story about her modern day. She said that she met a friend named Alice. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Wait, no. No, it isn't.
Oh, rip.
Hold on, let me find it.
I mean, she has a very similar, she has like 200...
Okay, I found it. It's called Alice of Spades.
Wow, you said that nice on stream. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, put it in chat then. Whatever. So is there any other creepy crap she did?
What did she do?
What did she do?
What did she do?
How do I share a channel?
Just put the name of her channel and then like boom. I'll look it up.
Boom, dickhead.
Oh.
Also, if you look up Alice Meow VA, then it shows up too.
Okay, so like any other stupid things she did?
So, she used to say that she had a friend who died in a car crash, and that's why she wants to change her name to Alice, which is not true. And she's like, she was my like older sister, and I was like, that's also not true. She just wanted to be called Alice. Like, if she could just like be like ask me like, can you call me Alice? I would like say yes. Also, I should probably leave. Should probably end this podcast.
Why?
Because I have to leave, and I'm the only good part of this.
Ah, screw it. Okay, fine. Well, that ends our podcast. We don't
That
have an official
concludes
ending.
This heck.
that concludes this podcast day. If you guys liked it, smash the like.
Smash that motherfucking like button.
Okay, end it.
Okay, bye.